Okay, y'all, I want to show you the process of registration real quick. So, when you send someone to the website, this is how I do it. It weeds people out a little bit. If they can't even go on the website and send me a message, I feel like I'm going to have to babysit them through telling them every event, hey, please RSVP, all that stuff. So, I have them go use the Find a Troop button. You send them to the main website. This pop-up is going to show up, and it is a little annoying, but if you tell them to just scroll a little bit, you have to scroll up. But anyway, the X shows up. They can come to this little menu in the top right, hit the Find a Troop button, and they're going to put in their zip code, or they can just zoom in on the map. So they send you a message after they've found your troop, and that message shows up here in member placement. If you have not contacted these people in 7 days, they turn yellow, like my top one. And then if you have not contacted them in 14 days, they turn red. And that goes for like if you send them an email and they respond back, it doesn't matter how many times you've responded back and forth. If there's a pause longer than 7 days, they turn yellow again. So I'm going to show you so that I don't accidentally show you anyone's personal information. We're going to go to this test contact right here. And it'll show you their info. Usually their phone number is right here too. If they don't respond to you via email, I would encourage you to send them a text. Some people just don't check their email. Sometimes it goes to spam. There can be a million reasons that they didn't respond, but you don't want to write people off just because of that. So you come down here and it shows back and forth contact. This one looks a little bit different because it's actually from our old troop coach, but we were trying to resolve some issues. But it'll go back and forth. The pink color you can put in your own note to make that show up. So if you go to that blue button for more details, it'll show you all this stuff, and you can see that she sent an email like as if she were me, and then she responded from her personal email. So they're always color coded like that. The responses are always yellow. And then the notes that you manually put in, this add internal note right here, those show up as pink. So if I text them, I put in an internal note. And that way I very rarely call people, but I'll text them. But if you go to send family an email, you can have templates. And I have a Google Doc with multiple templates in there for you. I have a generic one that says, thank you for your interest. And it just gives general information about AHG. And in my case, the local troops that are starting in our area. And then once I know that I have room for them, I say AHG registration is now open. Are you still interested? This one points them back to the website to look around and educate themselves on the program in general. And then this Google Drive has the permission slip and health forms and our calendar and a cost breakdown document. And it even has a to-do list on there for them during the registration process. So I can share all that with y'all too, but there's that one. And then they respond back after they've looked over that information. They say, yes, we want to join. So then I send them, you're invited to join AHG TX 3115. This walks them through going to ahdfamily.org. They use Forgot My Password, and that allows them to log in using the same email that they've begun this process with. They're going to add their girls, pay their $40 each. Then I'm going to initiate their leader registration, and they'll get a separate email about their background check. I link the Google folder again so that everything's in the same spot. We still use TroopTrack, so they have the option to import the calendar, but that may not apply to you. So anyway, once I have sent them that email, I immediately go over to, I can't show you here, but if this were not an already closed one, if I was on, a current open person, it would say joined or closed. So you would hit joined. Let's go over to a real one real quick. This is silly. And it says member placement joined or closed. If you do that, after you send them the, hey, you're invited to join, you immediately come over here, joined or closed, join my troop, and you check that box. That closes out their member placement and moves them to your roster. If they happen to respond to one of your emails, you will still be notified, but they just show up on your roster now. So your roster, they show up as green. If they have joined within the last 30 days, they show up as green. And if they have, at first, their girls will show up as girl member, but in red, and the $ means they have not yet paid. If you, let's see if I have one, see this non-member, this is an adult that I likely forgot to initiate leader registration. So they show up as a non-member until you initiate that. You do have the option of, not inviting every parent to register, but that's your choice. So they show up as a non-member. Once you initiate their leader registration, they show up as this pending adult member right here, and also in red. So then all those symbols show up. The $ means they have not yet paid. The next symbol, the person with the little shield, means that they have not submitted their background check. The shield means, I think, that the background check has not yet returned from the agency. The thumbs up means the charter representative needs to approve them, and I don't remember what the next one is. So there's your key to all those symbols. These purple symbols, the CPR with the heartbeat, means that they are CPR. I mean, the heart with the heartbeat means they're CPR certified, and the first aid kit means that they're first aid certified. It's not a suitcase, it's a first aid kit. But let's see, what else? One other thing real quick that I should show you is that there are help videos down here. If you come to help and then videos and documents, there's this long list of videos. Now, I have not watched all of them, so I'm not sure which ones to point you to exactly, but those would be a great resource for you as you get started. So I hope this helps, and let me know what else you need to know, and I will gladly make you a video. Y'all have a good day.